Stop destroying these muscles with overtraining after 50. If you are over 50 and still training like you are 25, there is a very real chance you are slowly destroying 3 key muscle groups instead of building them. In this video, I am going to show you exactly which muscles you are overtraining, how this sabotages your strength, your joints, and your progress, and the simple science-based fixes that help you build muscle after 50 without beating up your body. Before we dive in, type the word READY in the comments if you want my exclusive 30-day fitness plus creatine combo guide. It is a complete over 50 friendly training and recovery blueprint that shows you exactly how to train smarter, use creatine correctly, and gain strength without trashing your joints. Stay with me, because by the end of this video, you will know which 3 muscles most people over 50 are secretly overtraining, how to know if you are one of them, and how to adjust your workouts so you can finally grow again and feel good doing it. Why overtraining after 50 hits harder. Here is the reality that almost nobody tells you about training after 50. Your muscles can still work very hard. In many cases, your strength potential is still excellent. The problem is not your effort, the problem is your recovery systems. As we age, several things change. Your central nervous system does not bounce back as quickly from heavy, high-intensity work. Your connective tissues, especially tendons and ligaments, become stiffer and less elastic because of changes in collagen and years of wear and tear. Your hormonal environment shifts. You often have less anabolic support and more inflammation after hard training. Your spinal discs hold less fluid and your joints have more mileage on them. The result is that the exact same workout that felt amazing at 30 can quietly beat up your joints and your recovery at 50. You feel more aches, you need more warm-up, and if you ignore those signals and keep training with too much volume or frequency, your body will let you know. Strength plateaus, nagging pain, sleep issues, low energy, and stalled muscle growth are often not just getting older. Very often, they are classic signs of overtraining specific muscles and connective tissues. The trap is that most programs are still written for young bodies with high recovery capacity. High frequency, high volume, and very frequent heavy compound lifts look intense and hardcore, but for lifters over 50, that approach can turn into a slow grind of chronic inflammation. Now let us talk about the 3 muscle groups that most people over 50 overtrain without even realizing it. These are the ones that quietly get hammered several times per week, even when you think you are just training chest or just training back. Muscle Group 1, the front of your shoulders. The first muscle group that most people over 50 destroy with overtraining is the front of the shoulder, the anterior deltoid muscle. Here is the problem. The anterior deltoid muscle is involved in almost every pressing movement you perform. Bench press hits the front of your shoulders. Incline press hits the front of your shoulders. Overhead press hits the front of your shoulders. Weighted dips, push-ups, most triceps presses, even many chest machines all load the front of your shoulders hard. So if your week looks like chest on Monday, shoulders on Wednesday, and some extra pressing or triceps work on Friday, you are not training your shoulders once per week. You are hammering the front of your shoulders 3 times with big compound lifts. On top of that, you are doing it with a joint that already has more than 50 years of use, minor injuries, posture issues from computers and phones, and maybe a few heroic bench press stories from back in the day. Your rotator cuff tendons and the small stabilizing muscles around the shoulder are now dealing with heavy, frequent loading while having less healing capacity than they used to. That combination is a perfect recipe for chronic tendinitis, shoulder impingement, and stalled pressing strength. Common signs that you are overtraining the front of your shoulders include a dull ache in the front of the shoulder that never really goes away, clicking or grinding when you raise your arm overhead or reach behind you, shoulder pain that is worse at night or when you lie on your side, and bench press or overhead press numbers that have been stuck or even going backwards despite your effort. Here is the twist that surprises many lifters. Often, when people over 50 reduce the amount of heavy pressing, their shoulder strength actually goes up. Less inflammation, better recovery, and healthier joints allow you to push harder on the sets that matter, instead of just surviving constant fatigue. The solution is to treat your front of shoulder work like a limited resource. Aim to have only 1 true heavy pressing session per week, where the front of your shoulders are the main driver. If you perform a hard chest pressing day, count that as your front of shoulder day. You do not need another entire shoulder day full of overhead presses and front raises on top of it. Spend the rest of your shoulder training energy on the side deltoid and rear deltoid muscles, which usually need more work for both shoulder health and for that rounded three-dimensional look. Movements such as face pulls, reverse flies, and lateral raises are much friendlier for older shoulders when they are done with controlled form. They strengthen the often neglected muscles that stabilize your shoulder blades and balance out all the pressing you do. One powerful rule for lifters over 50 is this: give yourself at least 72 hours between big pressing sessions. For example, if you do heavy bench pressing on Monday, avoid heavy overhead pressing on Tuesday or Wednesday. Focus those days on pulling, legs, or lighter, more controlled isolation work instead. Your shoulders may feel like they can handle more, but your tendons and joints will thank you if you let them fully recover. Muscle Group 2, your lower back. The second muscle group that lifters over 50 silently overtrain is the lower back, especially the erector spinae muscles that run alongside your spine. This one is sneaky. Almost every serious compound lift uses your lower back as a stabilizer. Deadlifts, squats, bent over rows, Romanian deadlifts, good mornings, overhead presses, and even some heavy curls and loaded carries all ask your lower back to brace, resist movement, and transmit force. At 50 and beyond, your spinal discs have less fluid and are more vulnerable to compression. The joints between the vertebrae have more arthritis. The muscles that support your spine can still get strong, but the cost of careless programming is much higher. If you stack heavy deadlifts on one day, heavy back squats on another day, and bent over rows on a third day, your lower back never truly gets a break. It is under constant load, session after session. Signals that you are overtraining your lower back include chronic tightness or stiffness, especially first thing in the morning, a feeling of pump or fatigue in the lower back during lifts that are supposed to target other muscles, technique falling apart quickly as soon as the weight gets heavy, and those annoying minor tweaks when you reach for something simple like a bag, a shoe, or a grandchild. The fix is to be very strategic about how often you load your spine heavily. For most lifters over 50, one true heavy hip hinge or heavy spinal loading movement per week is plenty. For example, if you pull heavy conventional deadlifts or heavy trap bar deadlifts on Monday, you do not also need maximal back squats or heavy barbell good mornings on Wednesday. On your other lower body and back days, choose exercises that challenge the muscles without beating up the spine. Use Bulgarian split squats, reverse lunges, leg press, hack squats, or goblet squats instead of endless heavy back squats. Use chest-supported rows, one-arm dumbbell rows with one knee on a bench, or cable rows with a supported torso instead of very frequent heavy bent-over barbell. A simple rule that has saved many older lifters is that the lower back often needs 5 to 7 days to fully recover from a true heavy deadlift or heavy squat session. That does not mean you do nothing for a week. It means during those days you keep direct spinal loading moderate and focus on technique, core strength, and movement quality instead of maximal heavy work. You can still build a strong muscular back after 50. You simply choose smarter variations, spread the heavy days further apart, and let your spine recover between battles instead of sending it into war 3 times each week. Muscle Group 3, your biceps and their tendons. The third muscle group that gets overtrained all the time, especially by men and women who love arm training, is the biceps muscle and, more importantly, the biceps tendons. Many people think, biceps are a small muscle, I can crush them 3 times per week. The problem is that the biceps are not only working during curls. Anytime you pull, the biceps are involved. Rows use the biceps. Pull-ups and chin-ups use the biceps. Lat pull-downs and cable rows use the biceps. Even face pulls and many upper back drills involve elbow flexion where the biceps help. So if you train back twice per week and you have a separate arm day, your biceps are getting hit directly or indirectly at least 3 times per week. That is very high frequency for a small muscle and for the delicate tendons that attach it at the shoulder and the elbow. After 50, tendon elasticity at the elbow and the shoulder decreases. Micro tears and wear from decades of work, sport, and lifting add up. The mistake many people make is to respond to slow biceps growth with more volume and more frequency, which only increases irritation in the tendons. Then elbow pain shows up, grip strength drops, and eventually even simple tasks like turning a doorknob or carrying groceries can hurt. Common signals that you are overtraining your biceps include tenderness or sharp pain at the front of the shoulder or the inside or outside of the elbow, biceps that feel pumped all the time but do not actually grow, a burning sensation in the elbow during pulling before your back muscles feel worked, and dipping strength in pulling movements or grip strength even though you are training hard. The solution is to treat biceps training as part of your back training, not a completely separate project that you keep piling volume onto. For many people over 50, direct biceps work once per week is enough when combined with solid back training. That might mean 2 or 3 biceps exercises with controlled form, for a total of 6 to 9 hardworking sets in that week. All the rowing, pull-ups, and pull-downs you do will provide plenty of additional stimulation. Focus on exercises that are friendlier to your joints. Many older lifters do better with neutral grip hammer curls, cable curls that keep constant tension with a smooth arc, and preacher curls done with lighter weights and very slow lowering. The goal is quality contractions and controlled time under tension, not ego swinging and cheating the weight up. Remember, your tendons do not care how much weight you can jerk up if you are cheating the movement. They care about how much force passes through them and how well they recover afterward. A slightly lighter weight curled with a 2 or 3 second slow lowering phase will build more muscle and protect your joints far better than heaving a huge dumbbell with momentum. Think of it this way. It is called weightlifting, not weight throwing. The recovery blueprint for building muscle after 50. So if you should stop blasting these muscles all the time, how do you actually build muscle and strength after 50? The answer is not to train softer. The answer is to train smart, with enough intensity to challenge the muscles and enough recovery to let them grow. Muscle growth happens between sessions, not during the workout itself. When you are in the gym, you are creating a stimulus. When you leave the gym, your body needs protein, sleep, hydration, and time to repair that tissue. For younger bodies, the repair window is short. For bodies over 50, that window is longer. If you stack heavy training sessions on top of each other without that recovery time, your body never finishes the repair job. Here are the big principles. Use intensity, but be selective. Have 1 or 2 truly hard-working sets per exercise where you go close to muscular failure with controlled form. You do not need 5 sloppy heavy sets that just inflame your joints. Manage your weekly volume. More is not always better. For most lifters over 50, 10 to 14 hard sets per major muscle group per week is usually plenty when recovery, sleep, and nutrition are good. Remember that compound exercises count for more than one muscle group. A heavy bench press is chest, front of shoulders, and triceps all at once. A heavy deadlift is hamstrings, glutes, lower back, and grip all at once. Protect the joints that already have a lot of mileage. That means being careful with the front of your shoulders, your lower back, and your elbows and biceps tendons. Simple changes in exercise choice, technique, and weekly schedule can completely change how you feel. Support your training with lifestyle. Aim for good quality sleep, enough total calories, and especially enough protein. Most people over 50 do better with roughly 1.6 to 2 grams of protein per kilogram of body weight, per adult and Y, spaced across meals. That helps counter age-related muscle loss and improves recovery. Creatine is one of the few supplements that is strongly supported by research for strength, muscle, and even brain health, especially in older adults. Used correctly, it can help you maintain and build lean muscle with less overall training volume because it increases the quality of your high-effort sets. The key is consistent daily use, plenty of water, and if you have any kidney issues or medical concerns, a conversation with your doctor first. Inside my 30-day Fitness Plus Creatine Combo Guide, I show you exactly how to set that up safely for an over 50 body. Your 4-week muscle-saving challenge. Here's my challenge for you. For the next 4 weeks, run a simple experiment. First, limit heavy pressing so that the front of your shoulders are truly trained hard only once per week. Keep at least 72 hours between any 2 big pressing days. On other upper body days, emphasize pulling, side shoulders, and rear shoulders with controlled form. Second, limit yourself to 1 truly heavy, spine-loading lower body or hip hinge session per week. Choose either a heavy squat day or a heavy deadlift or trap bar day, not both. For your other leg sessions, focus on lower back sparing variations like Bulgarian split squats, lunges, leg press, or light technique work. Third, train your biceps directly 1 time per week with intelligent volume. Choose 2 or 3 exercises, use a slow lowering phase, and keep your total hard sets in that 6 to 9 range. Trust that your back training is already giving your biceps plenty of extra work. During these 4 weeks, keep a simple log. Write down the exercises you perform, the weights you lift, and, most importantly, how your joints feel. Pay attention to shoulder aches, lower back stiffness, and elbow or biceps discomfort. Notice whether your strength starts to climb again, whether your energy improves, and whether you feel eager instead of exhausted when it is time to train. Most people are shocked to find that when they respect recovery, they actually gain strength faster, their joints feel younger, and they enjoy training again. It feels like taking the parking brake off a car that you have been flooring for years. If you want help setting up that 4-week plan, type the word READY in the comments. I will send you my exclusive 30-day fitness plus creatine combo guide that lays out sample over 50 friendly workouts, recovery rules, and a simple creatine plan so you can get stronger without beating yourself up. Overtraining after 50 is not a badge of honor. It is just a very slow way to go nowhere. You already did the more is better thing in your 20s and 30s. Now your advantage is wisdom. You know that smart programming, joint-friendly exercise choices, and patient recovery let you keep training for decades, not just for the next 12 weeks. So stop destroying your front shoulder muscles, your lower back, and your biceps tendons with excessive frequency and ego-driven volume. Give them what they actually need, intelligent intensity and enough recovery to grow. If this video helped you, hit the like button and subscribe, because this channel is all about building muscle, losing fat, and staying pain-free after 50, so that you can be strong for your kids, your grandkids, and for everything you still want to do in the second half of your life. In the comments, tell me which muscle group you think you have been overtraining the most. Has it been your shoulders, your lower back, your biceps, or something else entirely? And remember, if you want the 30-day fitness plus creatine combo guide, just comment the word READY so I know to send it to you. Train smart, recover hard, and I will see you in the next video.